The humanitarian crisis in Yemen and the Iran nuclear deal. Just two items on the agenda for Saudi Arabia's new king and the U.S. president. CCTV's Sean Callebs has more on the three-hour meeting at the White House.
At a photo opportunity with the two leaders, the thorny issue of the Iran nuclear deal didn't come up. Only later did the Saudi foreign minister announce that the kingdom would support the deal, a pact that lifts punishing U.S.-led sanctions while placing specific limits on Iran's nuclear program.
The president explained and affirmed that the agreement prevents Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon, has a robust and unprecedented inspections regime that includes inspections of all sites, including military and suspected sites.
Aside from Iran, among the issues the sides will discuss include the ongoing strife in Yemen and its threat to neighboring Saudi Arabia, as well as the 4+ years of fighting in Syria, a civil war that has claimed nearly 250,000 lives and allowed ISIL militants to become entrenched in the region.
We share concerns about the crisis in Syria, and we'll have the opportunity to discuss how we can arrive at a political transition process within Syria that can finally end the horrific conflict there.
This is King Salman's first visit to the United States since ascending to the throne in the conservative Muslim nation. The king skipped a meeting Obama set up at the White House retreat in Camp David back in May to discuss the pending Iran nuclear deal. That was widely viewed as a snub to the U.S. president, from Saudi leaders concerned that the U.S. may try to cozy up to Iran.
They're making up after the fact that the king didn't show up, in the previous time. And I think they're saying, the Saudis are basically saying, well, we're going to accept this deal. Now, what are you going to give us?
That payoff, Elan says, comes in the form of a $1 billion deal the Pentagon is working on to supply Saudi Arabia with more military hardware. Saudi Arabia doesn't like the nuclear deal with Iran, but basically has been forced to accept it. The Saudis have deep concerns that it will add some stability to the region, but recognize that President Obama has enough support in the U.S. Congress to get the measure approved. And that means there is nothing the Saudis can do to stop it. Sean Callebs, CCTV in Washington.